We are living through the biggest game-changing media platform business shift ever. The fundamental fact of it is this: you now can create content, distribute it, and because of the word-of-mouth marketing push that we're now seeing with things like Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr, you can market a product, your content, for $0. Zero. Tons of sweat equity. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. But the fact that we live in a day and age where dollars have been neutralized by ideas, hard work, and customer service, it's a big deal. You know, America has become more of the American dream than it ever was. America now, because of the internet, see, the internet itself is the most underrated thing going on in our society. You know, Facebook and Twitter and some of these other things are getting the credit for it, but it's the internet. The internet is 14 years old. 14. It's been 14 years since AOL actually spammed our actual mailboxes with CDs. It's only 14 years since you heard the that whole thing that you don't hear so much anymore. It's only 14 years ago you first heard that sound. That's insane. 14 years is nothing. That's yesterday. That's nothing. You know, Facebook and Twitter, the thing that everybody kind of talks about in this space, they weren't around 5 years ago. This Facebook was barely around as thefacebook.com, a couple colleges. I mean, that's 2 seconds ago. And so what I stress in this book and what I talk about and what I believe in so much is that if you want to build a business, first of all, it takes ridiculous hard work. This is, you know, you want quick cash, go play lotto. You know, this is not, you know, 2 minutes, you get a landing page. Everybody's so obsessed with SEO, things like those are shortcuts. You know, to build a real business, you gotta grind. And number two, and where I think a lot of people fall off, and when people get pumped and hear talk, read the book, a lot of the emails I'm getting, the reason I know a lot of people won't win is because they don't have the patience. See, we're so obsessed with analytics. We're so obsessed with the ROI. It takes time. This is not gonna happen in 2 seconds, but it does happen, and it is happening. And that is special, because what's changed is this. The fact that if you're sitting in the audience right now and you love painting, or gardening, wine, football, parenting, skiing, whatever it is, whatever you know best, whatever you like most, the fact that you can go out and build a business around that, and the cost is zero, I wish every entrepreneur that was around in the 50s and 60s actively, that's no longer around, or no longer working, could have had that opportunity. They would throw up in their mouths. They would not believe it, that this is even possible. It is such a shift. I am stunned when people want to compare this to cable television. You know, this isn't cable television. This is the systematic shift of the biggest force in our society, which is media. And the complete breakdown of what it's been for the last 5 to 6 to 7 decades. And the creation of a platform that is more powerful than what's been around, and the cost is zero. And so that's it. So to me, you know, I get massively excited about the opportunity. And everybody wants to be Oprah, right? Everybody wants to be the Oprah of. This isn't about being the Oprah. This game is going to create the Donahues, and the Sally Jesse Raphaels, and the Ricky Lakes. This is about lots of people having the ability to make $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80,000 a year. See, what I know because of VaynerMedia, now we're consulting with a lot of Fortune 500 brands, the amount of money that's about to trickle down to these hyper-local niche markets is going to be substantial, because they're all re-looking at their entire budgets and how they're looking at things. And billboards and radio and newspapers and magazines are not exploding. They're not excited about the numbers. They're not really pumped to put more in there. They're looking for niche opportunities because the ROI is amazing. I know this, that if somebody did the Pinot Grigio hour and did a Wine Library TV about Pinot Grigio every day and was able to do 1/10 of the traffic that I have, that Torlato Wines, because they want Santa Margarita to continue to be #1, has $50,000 a year to own the sponsorship of that show right now. I've had the conversation. They wish it existed. It's there. That means that somebody in this world who's knowledgeable enough about the grape, and who's interested enough to do it can drink free Pinot Grigio every day for the rest of the year and make $50,000. And when I look at the average income in this country, it fascinates me on the opportunity. It's special. This is not minor leagues. This is game changing. And it's going to continue to change. And more opportunities are going to continue to happen because things are happening fast. Real fast. I just did an event in Sonoma. It was a big turnout, a lot of wine people. I asked the 200 people there, how many of you would say that you never thought you would ever have a Facebook account? Almost every person raised their hand. How many of you do? And almost every person raised their hand. The fact of the matter is that, where are all the people right now that said, why do I need a cell phone? I don't want somebody to be able to contact me anytime they want. Remember those people? Remember that conversation? That was about 20 minutes ago. That was only 10 years ago. So, things are happening quicker. People are not recognizing or accepting or respecting the culture shift that we're going through. And the opportunity that lies within that culture shift, to me, excites me. It makes me awfully happy that there's a lot of people who are going to be able to go, because I'm not rah, let's quit our jobs. I'm very feverish in the book to say, please be careful, please be practical. We've got mortgages and student loans and all those real things. But the fact of the matter is this, if you are not 100